We started 10. Then I took a time off to go for a meeting and to get my work that I need to read through to make corrections. So I'm back so we can start again. So we started 10. If you have been working based on what I told you, that means you must have completed the section. That's 12 to 11 to 12. That's 50 minutes of work, of focus sprint work, then 10 minutes of break. So you should have been back by now. That's at 12 and working. So we'll be working till 1. When it's 1 o'clock again, then it will be a time for me to talk to you about what I said we are going to be discussing today. That's how to improve your focus and how to improve your memory as a human being is very important, because if you look at what has been happening around us, if you also look at yourself, if you have been using screen for a long time now, you've been using phone, you have been using screen, laptop, desktop, then you understand what I'm telling you, that many people are having problem with their memory. It's not because they are careless. It's not because they don't care. They forget things easily. They are struggling with a lot of things to get things done. You see yourself waking up and you are thinking, what am I supposed to even do? You stand up from your living room to the kitchen. You are asking yourself, why did I get here? And what was I even looking for? So there is a lot of problem with people remembering things now, especially with this era of our dependence on AI. It has come to stay, but we need to know how to use this AI so it will be of benefit to us, not something that will destroy us. It's not something that we should depend on and forget that, yeah, we are human beings. So we should also still make use of our thinking. So if you are one of those that you have problem memorizing things, remembering things now, you have problem focusing for a long time, you are not alone in this situation. In this situation, we know that many people are suffering the same thing. You can bear with me, you can bear witness that so many people around you, they forget things. They tend to, oh, I didn't even know I have a meeting. That's what you'll be hearing. Oh, I forgot the appointment I had. So it's now like an epidemic. So let's discuss how to improve our memory, how to improve our focus when we are working, because without focus, it will be hard for you to achieve anything. So now I want us to just work from now till once is 1, which is the right time for you to stop your sprint and go for the full break, which is 30 minutes. If you haven't had your lunch, that's the time for you to have your lunch. So then we'll be talking about how to improve your memory. So happy working. So during this sprint time, we don't want any distracting music. We have about 26 minutes of focused work to do before we go on break. So during that break, you'll be listening on how to improve your memory, how to improve your focus. So sit tight with me if you are there. So your sprint time, use it well. It's just few minutes of focused work. So whatever you are doing, Yeah, we've come to the end of this time. So you should be back from your mindful break and going on the full break for 30 minutes to have your lunch. So I'm expecting you to be here back at 1:30. Then we start again, then we speak. So which means I have, because I'm not going on break, please take your time and listen to what I'm going to talk now, because each of these session, when you see us not talking, you are seeing people not looking at the screen, which means we are on our sprint time. That is what that really means. When we are on our sprint time, we are not chatting. When we are on our sprint time, we are not going to be looking at notifications or chat. So if you are here and you heard what I said during this time, I have this one, should I say, because you go on break by one, you have this 30 minutes complete break time for your 1 o'clock, have your lunch, enjoy yourself, go out in the sun if there is sun, get clean air, breathe in, meditate. This is the mindful break. Eat slowly, drink enough water. This is the mindful break. So during this break, during these 30 minutes, I'll use these 30 minutes to speak on how to improve your focus, how to improve your memory. So listen carefully, because once we are on our sprint time, I'm not going to be repeating it. So if you are here, you can say hi and click to invite more people to join us. When you look at what is happening now, people, I don't think many have noticed the problem people are having with their memory now. Before they even think about anything, oh, how do I get this spelling? They are already back to their phone trying to check the spelling. Oh, I don't remember this. They don't even want to give their brain that work to at least recall or to remember things. They will go straight checking. Oh, Google, was today's date? Oh, Google, will it rain today? That wasn't how it used to be. Remember that this AI, this technology, this screen, whatever you are using that is helping, it was meant to help us. It's not meant to take our place. So if you allow this technology to be doing the thinking for you, you are being replaced. It's not like it's helping you. So don't make them your mental crutches. So come closer. Let's talk about how to improve your focus, because you will need your focus to make progress. You also need your focus to be productive. If you are here, you are there, you are working, your mind is not there, you are chatting, your mind is not there, I don't think you make much progress. So there is need for you to be attentive to yourself. Ask yourself, do I still remember things the way I used to? Is my memory still that good? And some of us will think, oh, it's because our age, we are aging, is because we have so much things we are thinking. My days, far more than that. There is something going on that people don't yet recognize, which is the problem with addiction to screen, addictions to fast moving objects, screen time, light, and information, 30 seconds information, everything that is flashy, which is fragmenting our brain. And you wouldn't know how much it has affected you till you start being attentive to it. When you look at yourself and say, oh, I used to remember this. Maybe I will read a verse of something, I can remember it. Or maybe they send me to go and buy something, even without the list. You can go to the shop, you do your shopping, and you are back. But now, without even with the list, sometimes you won't even remember to put some things in the list. That's how bad it has gotten. And the thing is that our attention span has been decreasing. We used to say, oh, children, they have short attention span, but actually it's far worse now. And for adults, like for us, we say, oh, it's because I'm busy. Our attention span has shrunk to the extent we can only be attentive for like average of 8 seconds. That is how bad it is. So at 8 seconds, you might lose whoever you are chatting with. You are still chatting, but that person's mind is not there. So if you have found yourself, you forget to close the lid and it's becoming often. You forget this, you forget that, you try to memorize things. You just go straight to Google it. Then please come, let's discuss it. Something is happening. Like I used to say, please give yourself the screen break. Sometimes give yourself the screen break. Don't stay on your screen. Once it is, you shouldn't stay on that screen for more than 3 hours, no matter what it is. So on that screen, after that, you should stand up, look further ahead, look further, and see how far you can still see. And try to think before you consult your Google. Those things that our children are now doing. Hey, Google, what is this? And you see Google talking. If I talk louder now, the one in my children's, it might respond. That's how bad it has become. So you see people, they are not thinking anymore. And you think if you're not thinking that you're helping yourself, no, it will, any muscle you are not using will degenerate. And the same happens with your brain. So for you to improve your focus, for you to improve your memory, you should be attentive to yourself, recognize what is happening to yourself, because knowing is a part of solving the problem. Once you know that this thing is happening to me, once you know that I'm not memorizing things and I don't remember things, I can't keep a memory. Oh, I'm struggling to remember things, then you are on your way to solving this problem. Sometimes it might be, as you say, is very should I say, is possible, because we are stressed. You are being dragged from every corner. The screen, they are dragging you, have so much work to do. Stress itself can cause a lot of this memory, your memory going down, and you wouldn't know it. So let's look at the things that we need to do to improve our memory, to improve our focus. One, the first one, I will always say, you should prioritize your sleep. Make your sleep, should I say, your priority. As you budget, some of us, we already know what we are going to eat, we know what we are going to wear. As you look at, okay, tomorrow, or when I'm going out, I'm going to wear this, please put the same energy, the same focus on your sleep. Prioritize your sleep. Because if you're sleep deprived with time, you might get confused, and you think, and if it's, should I say, if it stay long, then you see yourself, your memory is going down, because you build memory as you sleep. Long-term memory is built in your sleep. It's not something, as you're walking, you are jumping, you are trying to multitask, you're doing this, you're doing that. You can't commit things in your long-term memory. It might be in the short-term memory, you are still remembering it, but you see yourself, tomorrow you can't remember it. But if you sleep, if you prioritize your sleep, you see that your memory will be good. When I was an undergraduate student, people will say, oh, how do you read? I don't do night class. How do you pass? How do you do this? But the truth of the matter is that you make your sleep an important part of your learning, an important part of your life. So sleep very well. If you are a student, read properly, sleep, and eat. These three things, don't joke with it. If you are a mother, if you are a father, if you are working, if you are stressed, if you have a lot to do, then still listen. These three things, you shouldn't play with it. The first one is your sleep. The second one is your food. And also, you need exercise, because if you're not exercising, some of us, we think is how long we sit before whatever task we are doing, that's how fast or how better we'll do that work. No. You will need your focus, you need your concentration, and you need to be determined to do it. And for these things to work, there are things that you must fulfill first. Your sleep, one. You must feed yourself properly, two. You shouldn't be dehydrated, three. And the fourth one is that you should exercise yourself. Stand up, walk around, get clean air, drink water, and importantly, be silent sometimes. Some of us, we are too busy that we don't have a minute to even think. We don't have a minute to even reflect on what we have seen over the day. So create time for reflection. Create time for thinking. It's very important that you create time for those. And to improve your memory, we've talked about the things that you need to put in place. Then, like I always say, when you are coming to this, our work and study session, come with three things that you want to achieve. So make your priorities clear. When I mean clear, let it be that you know what you want to achieve. Don't just come and say, oh, I'm coming here, I want to achieve, today, by the end of today, I should be writing my project, or by the end of today, I should be doing some listing, or by the end of today, those things, they are not measurable. Those things, even when you achieve them, sometimes you wouldn't even know that you've achieved it. Sometimes it is something that is not achievable within the time limit you have. So before you achieve things, if you want to be a high achiever, you want to be a very productive person in life, then it is important that you prioritize your needs. What needs your energy? What needs your energy? Most times it's not time that is our problem, it is the energy. Time is always 24 hours. Many of us, we keep quarreling with time. Oh, I need more time to this and do this. I need more time to do that. I need more time to attend to this. Oh, even if you were given more time, if you don't have the energy, I'm telling you, you will still not be productive. So if you have joined me, I want you to tap and invite others, and may I know the things that you do to relax, because most of us, we no longer have hobbies. We no longer have anything that makes us happy. We no longer think, well, all we are thinking is how to earn, how to pay bills, how to do this. My dear, you need to be alive. You need to be functioning properly to be able to do that for a long time. You might be able to pay bills today, and what happens tomorrow if you're not well? You might be able to pass today, pass that exam, pass whatever, meet that deadline, and tomorrow you are unable to do it. Maybe something is failing. Then you will know what you have done. So it is important that you work the right way so you can work a long time, a longer time. So for you to improve your memory, we've talked about sleep, we've talked about exercising. Don't play with this, because when you exercise, the blood flows through your brain, the circulation works, and you will see yourself, you'll be sharp. Your clarity will improve. The clarity in your brain will improve. You'll be able to make decisions faster. Some people are dawdling when it comes to decision. It's not because they don't know, because their brain is already, should I say, is stressed. It's not clear. So you need to walk around to increase the circulation of blood in your body. It improves your memory. Then let's look at how to manage this time and your energy. Like I told you, most times time is not a problem. Me, you, we already know it's 24 hours a day. So there is no quarreling and there is no fight over time that will change these 24 hours. That is fixed. And I can tell you that 24 hours is more than enough. If you follow what I'm telling you now, you see that 24 hours is more than enough for you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. It's that simple. But what is not enough most time, what is dependent, what varies between humans, between you and me, between the next person, is your energy. So look at your energy level and know, okay, how much can I put in? Because if you're already tired, you've been working, you worked yesterday, you work night, you work morning, you work, before you know it, if you don't have energy and you were given extra, maybe somebody says, oh, I can just take care of your kids. Can you just go and concentrate and do whatever you were doing? And you're already tired. The energy is not there. Even if you were given the next 3 hours, you'll still not be productive. So not everything, bear this in mind, needs your energy. No. So you need to prioritize what really deserve my energy, what really need my energy, and you work in rhythm based on your energy. Some of us, we are the morning type. Once you wake up, you are strong, you can jump around, you can do the most in the morning. Then put the heavy tasks, the difficult ones, in that morning when your energy level is still very high. Some of us, we wake up in the morning, we are tired. We wake up in the morning, we don't want to do anything. Then check when your energy level is high. So work in that rhythm. Is very important. So learn how to manage your energy. Learn that you shouldn't give your energy to everything. Now somebody will just knock on your door without any plan, and you are giving your energy. Something will just that doesn't in any way help you. Prioritize. Give yourself every day when you wake up in the morning and you say, oh, today is not that holiday. Holiday is also very important. So you budget your energy for that holiday if it's holiday. But if you are working, you have a task, you have something to accomplish, you have a deadline, you have an exam, then you need to pick 3 things each day and prioritize these 3 things, that I'm going to achieve this. By the time is this, I'm going to achieve this. So that leads us to the next one. Next thing that helps our memory, that helps our focus. Time blocking. Time blocking. Time block your task like a pro. You know, when you used to go to school, if I don't know how old you are now, if you're still going to school, you understand. If you have been to school, you know. When you go to school, they have timetable. Why do they have timetable? That is a way of time blocking. Because they know if they allow students to go, every one of us will go to the easiest one. We might go to the one that you like, the other one. But you time block, you know, okay, this time is for this, and you end it. At this time, I should achieve this. So time block like a pro. I mean, make it like it's your business. Time block every task. Don't just say, okay, I'll achieve, I will be able to write my chapter 1 today. I'm going to write introduction today. No. You can say, okay, even if you know it will take you today, you say, I will start by 9 in the morning, and I'm going to end my work at 4 or 6, and I should be able to achieve this. So time block it, give it time. If you know those tasks that you have brought out, I want you to take your pen each morning when you wake up, just put it, okay, for the kids, I'm going to be taking them to school, do this, between this time and this time. I'm telling you, that is the only time you'll find out that time is not your problem. Your problem is your energy. If you time block, you see, you can do those things and still have enough time to play around with. But if you did not time block, you might be in one thing and keep doing it, and at the end you didn't achieve much. So time blocking is very important if you must be focused. And that brings us to the technique we are using for this our study learning section. That's the Pomodoro techniques. So it works this way. There is a sprint time, the time you focus on work. So you put your time, your energy, you put your focus on that work within that time. And when it is break time, you cut it off. Whatever is remaining is not for that break time. You leave it. Then you go for your break. Then after the break, the mindful break, you return to that task. So youth is still a part of time blocking. But this one is just to remind you that you must have should I say, a very reasonable break. Is a break that you take intentionally. It's a break that you put your mind to. Is not a break that you are going to break. You are still taking some of the work that is still remaining. So I'm going on break, but I haven't finished this. So you take it along while eating. You are eating. You are multitasking. Some of us, we call it multitasking. Multitasking, actually, I don't know. There are some people, they have very good brain. They can work. They have good brain, I mean. But the truth of the matter is that if you are like me, like most people, like an average person, multitasking is an enemy of your productivity, because now you are being dragged on every side. If you have a deadline to meet and you have this to do, you are doing this, you're doing that, sometimes you see in between, you are confused what to do. So try to allot time to every task. Is very important. And for you to know that there is no problem with your timing, you don't have it, you don't have the problem of time. What the problem you have is managing your energy and managing your rhythm. If you chart your time, there is this pie, I call it PIESPI. That's PIESPI. So when you chart your time, the first one is looking at your personal life. That's your personal care. You need to take care of your hygiene. Is very important every day. So that's part of what takes your time. I know some of us, we are so fast, we go into the bathroom, before you know it, we are out. We are applying cream, we are out. But some of us, that is what takes our time. So when you put that time, you draw a pie, a round pie, and start allotting and checking, okay, these are the things, these things are the things that take my time. One is personal care. The second one is income generating activities, like whatever you are doing. You go to work. For some of us, you go for your 9 to 5, 5 to 9, whatever you are working. That's your income generating activity. You have your side hustle. Those ones, they are all your income generating activities. That's it. Then we look at you look at your you look at your maybe you just need to go and watch what, because it will take us time going through them all. You can go watch my YouTube or whatever, you see those ones. So when you look at all the activities you are using your time to do, if you chart it for 1 week, you will find out what is really taking your time. Sometimes it's not your main work that is taking your time. It might be your family. It might be that's the social interactions. The call time, some of us, we will make call and we go on social media, we chat. Sometimes you spend 4 hours. You will be surprised if you check through your phone how much hours you spend on screen. It will marvel you. And you think, oh, I don't have time. If you chat it, just take it for 1 week. Keep chatting and see, using that PIESPI, you will see what is taking your time. And then you can work on it. and know, okay, this doesn't deserve my energy. I shouldn't put this much time to this. I should allot more time to this. So when you go that way, it's okay. So let's look at those that somebody was saying, oh, I don't remember things. I'm really stressed. Yeah, stress is a killer of your productivity. So don't stress yourself too much. If you are stressed, please take a break. If you don't understand what is stressing you, please visit your GP and talk to them. They are there for you. They might be able to help, or they might be able to direct you to a place that you receive help. But once you see that you are going through stress and this stress will last long, it is not producing the right hormone, it's not going to help your brain. With time, it will do more damage than you can imagine. So don't allow yourself to be under stress for a long time, under pressure for a long time. Please budget and program, should I say, make it another important point in your life to schedule joy. You know, those things that gives you joy, those things that makes you happy. Like for me, I know reading makes me happy. So I budget it. Is part of what is in my chart. Whenever I'm budgeting, I will put writing, I will put reading, is part of it. So budget those things that makes you happy. It's not being lazy. You're not being lazy, but you need it for your mental health. Budget those things that makes you smile. Those things that when you remember it, you want to do it always, but you know that, yes, you still have other responsibility. My dear, you're not, responsibility will always be there. You still need to be alive to carry this responsibility. So budget joy. Take time to go out, take time to chat, take time to meet people, take time to make yourself happy. If you are just working, you want to be productive, you keep working. There is an old adage, you said that all work without play. We already know what it means, and it is very true till today. But some of us, we think it's because we are working. When you sit you sit for 3 hours. Some people will even tell you, oh, I've been sitting, this is 6 hours. I'm not. When you're under pressure, that's okay. But don't make it a habit to be under pressure for a very long time. You're not doing yourself any good, because it will affect your memory. It's something that at the end you look back and you see, oh, I can't remember things anymore. Oh, maybe my memory is very shallow now. I can't think deeply. Well, there are some medical conditions that can lead to that also. If you know that your memory is not working as it used to, maybe there are some things that are not working well. You can also speak to your doctor about it, speak to your GP. It's very important. Your memory is what you will still need when you grow old. You will need it. So don't misuse it. Don't go through stress to the extent that it will affect it. No. So for us to improve our focus, another thing you also need to do is to reduce distractions. Reduce it. Things that distract you, things that makes you drag you here, there, reduce it. You see all those notifications, you know you wouldn't know it, but you see those notifications, there are a lot of distractions. So if you can mute your notification when you are doing your sprints, when you are walking, when you are concentrating on work, when you are resting, mute the notification. When it is time to go on social media, it is a social place, is good. Go for it. Put the notification on. But you see all those things that are blinking, pim, 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 some of them are red, green, whatever color they chose to put on it. Those things, they are working in your brain. Do you know what it is telling your brain? It is urgent. It is urgent. And some of us, once we wake up in the morning, we are going straight to the phone because of the syndrome they call FOMO, fear of missing out. It's part of what they have programmed you to always do. So in your mind, you don't want to miss out on the news. You don't want to. And now the notification is not even helping matters, because now you're just looking at that phone. You're seeing those red dots is blinking. One is coming. Even some of us, we even put the sound. It will be doing. It's rewiring your brain. It's working on your brain. It's telling your brain it's urgent. Check it. You need to check it. Not just do you know what is there? Just check. And it's not helping memory. It's distraction. So reduce noise. Don't always be where they are talking and you don't have time to reflect. You don't have time to think. You don't have quiet time. No. Always create time to reflect and make sure you are not distracted while doing it. And another thing you should also know is that your phone is very helpful, but there should always be a time to use that, because with that phone you always have that distraction, not only from notification. You receive so much call, you see so much messages, and you'll be tempted to always refer back to it whenever you forget anything, or whenever you think, oh, is there something, you will go back to it. It's not helping your brain to think, it's not helping your brain to process things. And for you to improve your memory, another thing you need to do is to practice recall. Take something after reading it. Maybe that will help you to know how bad it has become. That will help you to know how good your brain is still working. That will tell you how far you've gone from being who you used to be and who you are now. So when you pick up something, you read it. Don't just keep reading or rereading it. Oh, I didn't understand what this thing is, and you keep reading it. Oh, let me go back to it. You read it again. That's what we do now. That's what we practice. Before you even think it, oh, did I get, you go back to it to check, am I sure? Please, when next you read those things, close it. Try to recall. Even if you read it from your phone, you read it from the screen, you read it from the paper, you read it on the signpost. Try to take your eyes off it and try to recall. That's exercising your brain. Your brain is meant to be exercised. Don't keep your brain dormant. Don't rely on all the things that are coming our way. Is helpful, but it's just like now you go getting a mental crutch. That's now relying on it as if your life depends on it. You are being replaced. If you allow those things to be thinking for you, your brain is getting weaker. Your memory is being weakened. So practice recall. Try it. And if you're a student, let me give you something. Let me give you something that will help you. Are you a student? Are you somebody that's teaching? Are you somebody that's doing brain work? Then it's very important that you keep your memory healthy. You keep your brain working. You will need it for a very long time. So all these mental crutches, do away with it. When you need it, go back to it. Like just you, like you consult books in the library in days past. Like you consult books that you go and borrow from somewhere. You bought books. That is still the same way you should go. Use your brain most. Practice recall. And another thing you should also do is to write things down with your hand. Get pen, paper. Some of us, we no longer. If you take pen and paper now to write, you see that some of us, it's now hard for us to write. But when you practice writing, when you write things in your brain on paper, when you try to write it down, it takes it down to the long-term memory. It helps you memorize things. And that is what most students don't know. Are you reading your books and you are struggling? When you read it, you try to recall, it doesn't work. Read it again, close it, take your pen and paper and start writing it down. See if you can write it down. And once you can write it down, even if you fail the first time, you see the next time you go back, your brain is now ready to capture it, and it will make things easier. That's it. It makes things easier. So write. Another way also to improve your memory is to speak to somebody. Make sure you chat, not just the hi, all those 30 seconds chat, or real life chat. Or if you're a student, talk about what you read. You read something, or even if you're at home, you watch a movie or whatever. After you come out of it, try and recall it, try and chat, try and talk about it. When you are talking about it, you see your brain is working. You see your brain is trying to recall something. It's making your brain to be active. It will make your brain more active. So don't always rely on these mental crutches that they are very good. If it is AI, it is fantastic. I must tell you, it is something that will help you, but don't allow your brain to be replaced by that. You still need to think, because if you think better, you can use AI better. That's the truth of the matter, but people don't know that. But if you rely on it for some time, if you have been relying on it, just try these things I've told you now. You will see how bad. It's not really bad, because you can still get your power back, but you will see the effect of it. For everything, you want to consult it back. For everything you forget, you go back to it. That's how it's now working. Before you know it, you're not exercising your mind, you're not exercising your brain, and now people are having memory problem. They don't remember things deeply, they can't think deeply. They will just, oh, how do they spell and? They will go straight. Google, please spell and for me. That's what we are now doing. Google, spell and for me, and you see it is to spell and. What an easy life. And our brain actually like that because it likes every win, no stress. It's just reward, reward, reward. And that is what social media, that is what AI, they all give us that instant reward. And your brain now is dormant, relaxing, and being fed. You're not exercising. Please exercise it, and that will keep your memory working. That will keep it active for a very long time. So I don't know if you are back from your break, and like I said, I don't know what you do to relax. So if you know what you do, maybe some of us will want to learn also what to do to relax. For me, when things really get tough, breathe in deep breaths. I mean, you breathe in 4 seconds, hold it 4 seconds, and breathe out slowly. It helps you get grounded again. You start thinking, reflecting, trying to be silent for some time to reflect. It helps you to relax also. But for me, I'm thinking like if you have games that you play that you enjoy, things that makes you happy. So many people want to also learn from you. So if you put it in the chat, we can look at it and learn. I know that for me, I have puzzles to do. I do a lot of puzzle. But I don't go. It's been a long time I did the 1,000 puzzle because that takes a long time. I will still be putting, but sometimes the kids, they can just, you start afresh. So 500, 300, you can just get puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, and do it. For me, that works. It makes you think. You're trying to find out where is the outside piece, the color coding, how to fit it. Then I also do word search. So I'm still waiting for those that joined us. If you know what you do to relax, you can just join us, click join, and let us know how you relax, things that you do to relax. Maybe we just put it there and see. Others might be able to learn from you. Some people, they go playing cards. I'm not a card person, but I play sometimes. Some read books to relax. Some will go for a walk in the park. So whatever you do to relax, let's know in the comment section. That's very important. So others will learn from you and know how to relax, because there are so many things we don't know. There are so many things we don't even remember. Maybe it has been there before, but now it's forgotten. Some sing to relax. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the things. But I'm trying to let you know that it's not all about work. If you keep working without relaxing, if you keep working without taking a break, you will still not be productive. So for this space, this particular place we are that I'm inviting you each time on Wednesday and Thursday, make sure that you take break. When it is time for break, I always alert you it's time for break. Like now is 1:30 already. It's more than 1:30. So we are back from break. So I'll just speak through that to, and we start another 50-minute sprint. We go 50 minutes. Sprint time. We call it focus time. So during this time, you wouldn't see anybody talking back to you. We wouldn't see anybody chatting with you. You wouldn't see anybody playing music. We don't want loud music. You see, just is a quiet home environment, quiet office environment. With you just be hearing the sound of the wind. You hear the bird. You hear the insects, whatever that is buzzing. They are all natural and a natural environment. That's just it. And your focus is what matters during this time. Why it works is because your brain likes the win. You already have what you want to achieve. So when you put it out and you achieve it, or it's okay, I'm going to be writing the introduction now in the next 1 hour, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to write the introduction. You go for that introduction. Once you're able to complete it, your brain will be motivated to do more. And knowing that you'll be going on break after each 50 minutes, you see your brain working very fast because it knows there is a break to enjoy. There is something to look ought to. It's not like you're just sitting, you are writing, you are reading, you are walking, whatever. You are sitting 6 hours, you're sitting 8 hours. That is, it won't motivate your brain to do more. So for you to be productive in your work, take these mindful breaks. So that is the word, mindful breaks. So I'll be reminding you when it's time for your mindful break. So you can go into your sprint time now, and let's focus on work. For me, in the morning, I said I'm going there for a meeting and also to get the hard copy of my work to work on. So that's done. So I'm very happy to have achieved that. So the next one, which is what I'm focusing on, is to work from now to 2. When I work from now to 2, is to achieve uh, reading my chapter 1, the chapter 1 of the work I'm holding here. I want to read through it and make the corrections. So within that time, I believe I'll be able to do the introduction, do the problem, and chapter 1 complete. Then after that, because normally I budget my own happiness, like I told you, budget joy, schedule joy, like you're scheduling everything, like you do your timetable. Put joy, for children in school, for children in primary and secondary school, each time they are doing that timetable, they will always put break time. They'll put lunch time. Then if you're working in the office, if it's a very good one, you'll see, okay, there is break time, the lunch break, you have the tea break. That is to motivate your brain to put in the maximum, to put in the best. So this time we use it for the best. When it is time to go on break, please don't forget, whenever you are coming, grab your tea, get your water, and get a healthy snack, and sit comfortably. Make sure you are sitting on a very good seat. I don't know if you will see what the seat I'm sitting on. Let it be a seat that will support your lumbar. Sit comfortably. Many people, they have back pain. Next, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the physical environment, on how to be healthy a long time while walking. It starts from the way you sit, it starts from the way you stand, it starts from the environment, the air you breathe. So they are all important. So now we are going back to this walk. Get your tea, get your water, sit comfortably, open your windows if it's not too cold, if you're not using the artificial air, but if you can access the clean fresh air, please go for it. Open your window, get the light in, get the air in, and let's walk. So during this focus sprint, if you are passing any time on Wednesday here, you are passing any time through this page on Thursday, and you see us not talking, then you know that yes, it's our focus time and we are walking. And walking is beautiful. So see you. I'll be again here. That's when it is 1, that's 30 in 10 minutes. So when it is 2:30, 2:30 again. So by then I will still let you know when to go. That is, now is 1:40, 20 minutes plus the 30 minutes makes it 50 minutes of your sprint time. Then 2:30, then I'll come back. I will let you know when it is break. Go on your break and make sure it's a mindful break. So let's go. Thank you for joining. For those that have joined us, please invite others. It's a working environment. Yeah, we've come to the end of this section. So if you're here, well done. I think we are really doing well. I hope you are achieving, we are being productive. I hope it's really increasing, that you're enjoying the Pomodoro technique that we are using. So let's talk about how to set our goals to be achievable. Let's talk about getting our goals in little chunks that are manageable, and how to set goals that you can achieve. Because most times, what our problem is clarity, getting what we want clear. Like, there is something I'm writing about, which will soon be published, on setting boundaries. Many people, what they don't know is what they don't want, but most times they know what they want. And now, when they are presented with many options, let's just say they were given many options, now you understand that they don't really know what they want. So let's look at how to set clear goals, how to know what we don't want first and what we want, because that's very important. You need to put that demarcation of what I don't want to what I want. Is very important. So let's look at if you are on break, please, you can just go out now, walk around, take mindful break, read, whatever things that make you happy, please do it. You can go doing your puzzles, your word search, whatever that will make you to take your eyes, your hand, your leg off the main work, please do it. This is the break time. So I'll be speaking for just 5 minutes. And after that 5 minutes, I'll be taking my own 5 minutes break and getting back here so we can continue. So we are talking about how to set clear goals. I will talk about the first one because that is going to really, it will give us that 3 minutes. So whenever you want to set your goal, make sure that you state your goal. You write it down. If it takes writing it down, you can speak it loud. What you want to achieve to yourself, you can write it down. But make sure when you are writing it, that will help you, or when you are saying it, that will help you to know how clear your goals are. That will help you to know how achievable this goal is. And the first step is to state a very specific goal. So for each time you want to set a goal of what you want to achieve, you want to achieve this, you want to achieve that. Some of us, we want to be professors. Some of us, we want to be doctors. Some of us, we want to have much more followers. So many people, they don't know what they really want. Like, you see so many people in social media, they'll tell them level up, it's time to level up, it's good to level up, but why do you want to level up? They will tell you, oh, you need to get to the next studies, you have to have this much followers. Why do you need those things? So you need to really know for a certain, what do I need? And you state it clearly, state a specific goal. So make it as specific as possible. Like now, I will say, I'm going to be, in the next section, I will be writing a chapter or a paragraph of maybe whatever novel, whatever I want to write. I will call it by name. I'm going to be writing my rainbow book. I'm going to be doing one chapter of it, and that will end in 1 hour. So make it as specific, not just saying, oh, I will write in the next 1 hour, I'm going to be writing in the next 1 hour, I'm going to be eating. Make it very specific what you want to achieve, because most times it's because we are not clear what we want. We don't have a demarcation where we stop and others start, or where the time should stop. Then we start carrying stressful goals, because sometimes it's just mere thinking of this goal that is problematic. It takes time to plan. We already know that it takes time to plan. So some people, they will take up a goal that will take them maybe 1 hour to plan. Maybe if they had a clear goal and they plan it, and they would have known that this thing, I can't achieve it in 1 hour. Okay, let me cut it down this way, cut it in manageable chunks. It will make it easy for you to achieve. If you have anything, you are looking at it is this big, you want to be a graduate, maybe you haven't gone to school, the first is to, okay, I will have time to plan. What is the first step? You don't just say, oh, I want by the end of 4 years, I should be a degree holder, whatever, you need to plan it. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. I still have family, so this is how much time I will give to family. This is how much time. And so you plan it with, let it be specific what you want to achieve. And for you to do this, you should first and foremost know the things that are not part of that goal. You should know the things that you should cut off. If you are just like, let's just take a simple example that people normally do. Oh, what kind of man are you looking for? What kind of girl are you looking for to marry? Some people will start getting a list you are looking at, and you don't know the kind of list, whether they are looking for a doll or they are looking for a human being. You don't really understand. And now they've told you, I want a girl that is learned, I want a girl that is beautiful, I want a girl that is respectful. Now they got what they want. Yeah, all of them are there. You find out that most times that you will find out that now they have options is being given to them. This girl is learned, is beautiful, is whatever, but you never said that this girl shouldn't be somebody that parties. It wasn't part of it. So for you to state a specific goal, you need to know where to put your boundaries, and it is very important to know what is not part of this goal. So when you are being called by those notifications or the distraction, you know exactly that this thing is not part of it. So I will see you in that should be when it is 2:40. So I'll be back here 2:40 to start another sprint time with you. If you're on break, please enjoy your break. You have like 3 minutes or so to come back for the break for the sprint time. Remember, our sprint time is not a time to talk. It's not a time to discuss things. It's a time to do serious work. So you put your mind that you are working and you focus. 50 minutes sprint time. You sprint on the work, whatever work you're doing is not only studies. Then 10 minutes break, which we have already started. So I'm going to be getting myself a fresh, then I will get back. So I will pause for now. If you're there, please join me back. I'm still be there 40. So let's go. I will be back when it's 2:40. Yeah, so I'm back. Um, Another sprint time starts now. We are starting another sprint time. So for now, me, I'll be going on my own break. I'll be taking 5 minutes because I spoke for 5 minutes. I need that time also to stretch my legs, stand, be away from the screen. and look further. I've done that through the window as I left now. So I wish you a very productive time, sprint time. Please concentrate. It's not a time to chat. It's not a time to dance. You can do that during your break. So put your mind that when it's break time, I will do all the enjoyment. 50 minutes again. So and that should be when it is 3:50. I'll be seeing you. So we'll bring it to a close, then we speak. And I've said it before. I don't know if any one of you want to know how to improve your efficiency using Microsoft Word and all those buttons that are there, and how to use it, the file, the insert, the reference. I can be of help. So if there are people interested in it, just put it in the chat. So when next I will put a time, it won't be during our work study time. It will be a separate time. I'll fix it and talk about it. It's free and it will help you achieve much. So start with yours and let me take some break. So I'll be doing puzzle for my break. What puzzle? What search? Yeah, that's it. So I'll be standing. Yeah. So back to my work.